Got a check here. 2 pair, a little bit of showdown value. We're gonna check to check call. Betting puts us in a bit of no man's land on the river versus calls. Really nice unblocking the ace here. Bottom 2 gonna check back, even with the gutter. Gonna start betting this as a semi-bluff. The king of diamonds is something we can barrel. Blocking the 9 is amazing. And versus, yeah, this is a very, very good card for us to barrel. Not the worst card for us. We do unblock 10 jack, which is nice. It does help unblocking 10 jack and 10-7. I mean, I guess we sort of block 10-7, but unblocking the 10 is pretty good. And blocking jack queen, I think I like check. If I had a single club, I like block. I'll be honest, I haven't studied pair boards enough to know what my c-betting frequency is. I think unblocking diamonds is probably okay. Plus, people over c-bet these pair boards in 3-bet pots, so he could get a little bit suspicious. Versus pot, he's not going to take the sizing with jack queen. He's basically saying I have clubs or air, and I think I want to call here. I think this makes a really good bluff catch versus the sizing. Hopefully I'm explaining my thought process well enough. I feel a little off right now. Not sick or anything, just taking my brain a little bit longer to wake up today. Top pair gutter, I like c-bet. Plays very nice. Top 2 blocking 3-4, I think I like barrel. We can get value from 10-5. We can get value from some of his 5x and 10x with backward diamonds. Well, some of his overpairs with diamonds that chose to float flop. And river's going to be very good for my range. Going to polarize. He's still going to have 2s in range, some 5s in range. And I think going smaller is a bit of a waste of value. You're you, and you're you. Bottom two, not strong enough to bet. And this is close, blocking queen 8, 8-7, and king queen. I'm actually going to start turning this into a bluff. Easy call with two pair, which is never folding. And then river easy check back. We have too much showdown value. Not even really bottom of range here, to be honest. So 3-bet pot versus c-bet. Not loving it, but we do have a call, I think. Backdoor spades, we can turn a 9, jack, 6 versus aces. There's basically removing sets and two pair combos from his range. I actually think, yeah, we're calling here with a club blocker. This one's a little bit closer. So, can't really ever fold. And I don't think it's strong enough to get in. Is it strong enough to get in? You can definitely still have some aces with spades here. Aces with spades fits. I'm not sure about turn. His hand fits very, very well with the line. I don't think we have enough fold equity on the river. I basically attack mono boards very, very aggressively. The open under. Unsure. We do block 7s and 7-6. He definitely can still bet some 5-6 and 10-6 just like this. Fold is fine. And 3-bet pot, we are calling here. Versus check and a check. We don't have two streets with 5-3. And I do still have plenty of flushes in my check back range. Turn's interesting, so he shouldn't have, I mean, he's gonna have a little bit of kings here, he's gonna have more aces than kings in his check call range. He is occasionally gonna have some traps as well. I think this actually is getting close to a check. I think. Okay, I'm going to pay this one off. They have been blasting a ton of these, and they may have it, but I think we just folded a lot of these, and not trying to make an excuse up to call, but gotta call with some flushes. Yeah, I mean, Sometimes they just have all the flushes, I think. There's nothing we can really do about it. Ace-8 with diamonds, yeah, probably just call, I think. You definitely can take this line with Ace-Jack. I am probably calling. Yeah, I'm not going to talk myself through. He's going to have too many, like, Queen-10 and all that crap. I'm losing too much time bank there, so... Just check. He definitely can have some king-queen in range. Blocking king-7 and 7s. I think I still want to barrel this. We can get the... Maybe like check, actually. The problem with barrel is the queen actually interacts a little bit... interacts okay, I guess. Kind of just rambling. Here, we're polarizing. That's our strat. That is our strat. And versus check raise, I think we're just probably folding. Yeah, we're just folding. Versus check raise. Some pretty not amazing runouts the last hour, but that's okay. Variance is 5 cards best friend. Really good card for him to turn a lot of his reps into bluffs, but does not want to take it. I think I'm actually going to try to go for a check raise here. He should be value betting most of his 2-pair combos. And by river, if he's not, I mean, he's never calling us with any of that, so it's really just hoping he turns something into a bluff, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, the board has paired about every single time today, so we're just bleeding a ton. Let a ton back to this guy, really just missing a ton of boards. We're gonna check. Nines have a hint of showdown heads up. think it's okay. And I'm gonna start bluffing here. We block 10 jack, 6, 7. We have the nut blocker with diamonds. A little bit larger sizing. Actually don't mind betting this. We're stacking some sort of blockers. Gutter backdoor hearts are just getting in. This player I play with a little bit too. They have slightly wider ranges, so. Player's been c-betting way too wide in 3-bet pots. We're obviously going to whack it in here, I think. It's way too much equity. We have good fold equity. It's not working. Okay, so they're 3-betting a little bit wide. Nines and twos blocking. Yeah, this is just a call. Unsure on this one. I like check back here. I think it's a good candidate to put into our check back range for a few reasons. And versus lead, without any additional equity, I'm just gonna call here. Good. And probably gonna check back. We can still value cut ourselves versus 7s and 6s. Blocking the jack's not amazing. And we can get rebluffed a little bit too. Probably just gonna check back here. I think we have enough showdown value. We still beat worst ace X. He doesn't need to have flushes here. And I don't think I want to turn this into a bluff. I don't think I want to. Yeah, we have better candidates. You can definitely still play some ace-9 like that. I mean, he still has enough value in range, I think. Putting this in my check back camp. Plays well over 2 streets, but not over 3, I don't think. And versus small bet, we're going to raise versus check. We can obviously do a few things. I actually think I'm going to go with third here, blocking 6-3 and ace-3. The minute we start on blocking, I kind of like potting and polarizing. But I think we're starting to block a little bit too much of his bluff catch range. Decent card for my check call range. Two pair. Check here. I don't think we need to turn this into a bluff. I also don't think we get enough folds. And we have a little bit of showdown value, so hence why I don't think we need to turn it into a bluff. Baited it. Did it. Yeah, I feel like this player is turning way too many medium hands into bluffs. I don't think we're going to bet river. I don't expect to really make any money on the river, but he can still value shove some 10x all boats, and he can turn a little bit into a bluff as well. So I don't think I could find a reason to bet the river there. And top pair, weak medium flush, check back. Gonna check this back and go for 1 street on the river. Keeping his range wide by the river allows him to bluff catch us a bit more as well. And I actually don't mind potting here. Do I? Maybe I want to pot my higher flushes. No, this is still probably okay. He's going to block most of his flushes on the river, I think. I was trying to think if this is too thin, but I don't think it is. I mean, he can still hero us with some Jack 8. King Jack. It's a good bluff catch. Polarized. I do have missed diamonds in range. He's gonna have a lot of ace king, king queen that realizes some showdown value on the turn. They didn't have showdown value on the flop. And I think he can more than occasionally pay us off with. Good. Later. Go, easy call. And easy check. Yeah, for all the reasons. I like check back here. We don't have 3 streets. The turn, well, the flop is dynamic. Turns can be pretty bad, as well as difficult to maneuver. And we can always induce as well. Basically, plan on this one just to get to the river, try to get 1 street of value on some runouts. And wrap should be a good bet here. Really good run out. Obviously now it's less likely our opponent has a flush, so easy just call. Nothing else to be said. 3 spades, it becomes a decision. 4 spades, especially versus a capable player, it becomes less. I'm not really sure if this is a defend with the 2-5-5-4. I think Jack 9's probably okay. Two pair, just gonna check. Yeah, I like check call here. And river, he's gonna barrel his king and ace high flushes. And we are gonna be very flush heavy as well. We're also pretty far down in range on the bottom right. And versus a capped range, I think it performs nicely as a turning into a bluff. Not really getting too many turn barrel opportunities, given the runouts. Sure, 3-bet. It's not that big. Trying to think if we ever have a reason to maybe limp this or open for a smaller sizing. So we lost action here. I'm gonna check this back. Tough to push equity versus continues. I think King Queen 7-7. I like betting, but King King Queen 7 feels a little bit too mergy. And she's gonna fold versus pot. Try to find some more tables on the side. This guy 3-6 heads up. Versus C-bet. I'm just gonna pile actually, with a gutter as well. Oh fuck. Blah. Blah blah blah. Alright, well, there's the misclick for the day. What can you do? I'm gonna check this back. I think this makes an okay. Maybe it's a little bit too out of line to be honest. Because we may want to block straights. But I think it makes an okay bluff raise fold. And with 4 spades and 3 out there, this player again is a little bit capable as well. I think we just have a call. Everyone is trying to bluff me today, and have been quite successful in some spots. What was that? About even. Trying to think here. Okay, let's fire this guy. Block some of our boat outs. We don't really have additional equity. I think I like call. River's not bad for our range. For this price, I'm probably gonna call. He's been very mergy, and I think he's wanting to take a little bit longer as well as choose a different sizing with his straights. I could be wrong. And I think he's too mergy, or he's mergy enough where he can actually still overvalue some 5s, 3s, some 10-8. We also block jacks. I mean, it's getting to the point I almost just don't think we should be folding to some of these people. I don't know why it set me out. Did not mean to do that. Just gonna stop folding to people. Nobody ever has it. Everyone that says they always have it, they're full of it. Alright, well, 2 tables. Probably gonna end the footage until I can come up with more action. And appreciate you watching. I'll probably play these 2 hands and then cut it. But yeah, thanks for taking the time to watch, and let me know where I screwed up, please. We'll play to the button. I think I'd rather barrel Jack Queen than 8x here. Not that it matters, but. Alright, that's gonna wrap it.